We all know by now that we need to eat more protein to remain healthy, right? Especially as we age. But hitting that 150 grams of protein every single day can be quite something. If you've been struggling to think of ways to hit your protein target every single day, then this is the video for you, because I've got 6 protein hacks. They work for me, they might work for you too. Stick around till the end, because I bet you haven't heard of the 6th. So you've probably learned by now that we all need to be eating more protein. And if you have been eating more protein, you'll know that you feel better. You're more satiated. You're less likely to eat junk food. You recover better from your workouts, your muscles, your tendons, your joints. They don't bother you like they did before, amongst many other benefits. But hitting that protein target can be difficult, right? I eat around 150 grams of protein every single day, and I eat 3 meals a day, which means every meal must be around 50 grams of protein, which takes some planning. If you've been struggling to think of ways to hit your protein targets, then this is definitely the video for you. Protein hack number 1. Protein powder is your new best friend. It's the convenience processed food that is good for you. It makes hitting those protein targets so much easier. Protein powders can be taken with water, made in a shaker cup and drunk straight down. It's a fast-acting protein. The body assimilates it very quickly and puts it to use. My favorite protein powders are whey isolates, but I also buy the whey protein whey isolate mix too. Any protein powder will do. Pick your favorite. Now, the downside of protein powders is that sometimes they taste like vanilla flavoring had a fight with artificial sweeteners, and artificial sweeteners won. So you might have to try a few before committing to bulk buying. A good way of finding a good protein powder is go to your local gyms and your health cafes that sell them. Do a taste test. Ask them which powder they use. Chances are that they are finding the best tasting powder, because they don't want to serve weird tasting ones to their customers, right? So do as I've done. Ask for a taste test, just a small amount on your finger. It'll let you know if it's one of those artificial sweetener flavor powder, yucky tasting ones, or a good tasting one. So once you've found your favorite protein powders, perhaps a variety of flavors of them, you can have them as a simple shake when you need that extra protein. I like to have a chocolate flavor and also vanilla in my cupboards at all time. Perhaps at the end of the day before bed, if you know you haven't hit your protein target, this is a great time to have a protein shake anyway. Nighttime is the right time. And that's because nighttime is when your body's doing all of the protein synthesis, all of the repair of your body in your deep sleep phase, which is predominantly in the first part of your night's sleep. And a recent study has shown that whey protein shake is the best for pre-sleep top-up too. We did think it was the more slowest processing proteins, but no, it seems whey is the best. Protein hack number 2. So you're eating your favorite meal, perhaps at your favorite restaurant or cafe, but you know that it only has about 20 grams of protein in it. What are you going to do? So nobody's asking you to stop eating that favorite meal, and you don't need to with this protein hack either. This one's really simple too. Have a protein shake just before you go out to eat. The fast absorbing protein shake will mix with the slower digesting food when you eat it, when you have it in the meal, and it'll slow it all down. You'll be much more satiated, much less likely to inhale the breadsticks, chips or snacks, whatever's coming with that meal too. It takes the edge off the hunger. This hack can be used if you're going to eat at someone else's house too, and you have no idea if they're going to feed you a high protein meal or not, right? So it doesn't matter if you have a shake right before you go. If it ends up being a high protein meal, all the better, right? If it's a barbecue, great. You've got a load of protein then. Okay, protein hack number 3. Use protein powder in your breakfast. Unless you're one of those people that likes to cook eggs and bacon in the morning for breakfast, you probably like the rest of us and we want to grab something quickly before we head out to work. Protein powders can be used to make healthy, high protein breakfasts, such as my overnight oats recipe. There's a video up there for that recipe. Or protein pancakes, that kind of thing. They can be made too, using those protein powders to make a high protein breakfast. You can pre-make them, have them stored in the fridge so you can grab them on the go. I make 7 mason jars of my high protein overnight oats every Saturday, so I have one every single morning. Simple, delicious, like chocolate and berries. It's so good. Protein hack number 4, this one might be my favorite. So say you've had a meal you like at home, like a sandwich or something like that. You love the taste of it, but it's only about 20 grams of protein. You need much more. This hack is perfect for this. Good news is you get dessert, and it's so simple to make too. Grab a bowl, put it on your scales, weigh out 100 grams of Greek yogurt or whatever the serving size is for your yogurt. Mix in a scoop of vanilla protein powder and chop some fruit, perhaps some nuts too, or add some frozen berries to it. I like to throw some pumpkin seeds at the top for crunch as well. This makes a very tasty, high protein dessert or snack in the afternoon. It's great for that too. It tastes like you're having cream and vanilla dessert, and it's really good for you. Sometimes I like to have an egg wrap, 2 boiled eggs within a wrap, and if you're having a meal with 2 eggs, there's never enough protein, right? It's only like 9 grams of protein per egg, but I want the micronutrients from the egg, so I always have that as dessert straight after it. I'm telling you, you won't be hungry for hours after this. Protein hack number 5, buy your meat in bulk. This is a recent thing for me. I sourced some high quality meat, grass-fed, wild-caught, ethically sourced, all of the things that I wanted, and I bought big. It all arrived packaged in dry ice, still frozen. So what I bought a whole side of wild-caught salmon, and then I chopped it up into steaks, put it into freezer bags in my freezer. I bought a sample pack of their grass-fed burgers too to try them all out. I also bought some of their different minced beef or ground beef, depending on which country you're from. Some of it with organ meats in it as well. I got a big piece of grass-fed beef liver as well and chopped that up into different portion sizes for the freezer. I bought a whole tenderloin, whole piece of a grass-fed cow, this big. I chopped it into 3 pieces while it was still frozen. That took some doing, and a very sharp knife as well. Then I chopped each of those 3 pieces into individual steaks, again to keep in the freezer. It's such great quality meat, melt in your mouth kind of stuff. So much of it as well. I'd hate to think how much that would have cost if I'd have bought it steak by steak individually. You'll have to do the work of chopping it up though. Think of it as strength training. Protein hack number 6. Now, tell me, have you heard of this one? Because I'd never heard of it before. I chanced upon this and it's amazing. It's egg white powder. Did you even know that it exists? It does. It's a high protein powder. It can be added to your soups or stews as a thickener, and it adds a whole load of protein. You don't need to add nutrient devoid flour to thicken things up. Just use dried egg white powder. It's super handy to have there. Let me know if you find other ways of using this too, if you try this one out as well, because I'm sure it can be used in a whole load of different ways and dishes. So there you have it. They are my 6 protein hacks. Do you have some too? Different protein hacks than these ones? Let us all know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe below and all that good stuff. Would you like me to help you to age disgracefully, breaking the normal conventions and being super fit and healthy as you age like me, so that you can live a full life for many years to come? See, I've got this new app. It's so easy to use. You'll find my Healthy at Any Age program in there. It's all about the easiest changes to make in your lifestyle that will make the most difference in your health and well-being. I've made it short and simple because I know a lot of you don't have a lot of time available. You can also find new buddies in there too. There are regular challenges and motivational tips, and I do a weekly live show as well to answer your questions, so I'll be a coach in there too. You'll find the link below in the description box and in the comments. Come along, let's get fit and healthy and show them what's possible. See you next time.